Good morning, Mayor and City Council. I wish to thank you for your 5-3 vote on May 13th to preserve the integrity of public comment. I am grateful that as a taxpaying citizen, I still have the right to speak directly to items on the agenda after staff presentations and City Council discussion, maximizing the impact of my speech in the moments before you vote. I also wish to thank City staff for deleting from today's agenda item 16, which would have set a new minimum threshold for the unrestricted fund balance at 17% of the general fund budget. The fund balance currently stands at $135.5 million, or 83 days of operating expenses, which is enough to safeguard the city's bond rating and guarantee investors that our municipality is financially stable. When Joyce Wilson left office in 2014, the fund balance stood at only 9 days, with the city teetering on the brink of insolvency. In fiscal year 2021, it still stood at only 38 days, but thanks to the focused efforts of city staff, the reserve broke above 80 days in FY 2023 and has remained there ever since. Item 16 would have provided City Council with justification for raiding the fund balance for up to $33.6 million, which could then have been reallocated for capital outlays, quote unquote, including, as Ellie DePeras opined on June 2nd, El Paso Matters, for the deck plaza. I understand the fund balance will come up for discussion in the next several weeks, and I hope that staff will set a minimum threshold of 80 days and refrain from permitting its use for capital outlays or closing budget gaps. It should be only spent for emergencies because that is what it is for, period. Finally, I wish to congratulate Mayor Johnson on his electoral victory and to thank him for repeatedly promising to lower our property tax. When D. Margo ran for office, he merely promised to quote-unquote hold the line on taxes before presiding over the steepest tax increases in the history of El Paso. But you, Mr. Mayor, emphatically promised to lower our property tax. Achieving this will require superhuman ingenuity. The city must still issue nearly $500 million in GO debt from the 2019 Public Safety Bond and the 2022 Community Progress Bond. Moreover, the city is short about $35 million on its budget for streets, which are in appalling condition and which you promised to fix. Add to that the pressure from police and fire to increase the city's contribution to their pension plan by at least $5 million per year. And then there is the matter of keeping up with annual raises for the more than 6,000 city employees. And of course, there is the $35 million the city proposed contributing to the deck plaza during a staff presentation April 15th. Speaking for myself, I cannot wait to see you, Mr. Mayor, overcome these challenges and to learn about your plan during the upcoming budget discussions to lower my property tax so that it will be easier for me
Dr. Grossman.
to support my family. Thank you.